my god, I'm dying. Ah, it's so hot.
So that is why it's good to drink. If it's hot at your place, remember to stay dehydrated. I mean hydrated. That's the other one. That's the opposite. But yes, we are back with another FGO Thirstday. And it is the one and only Sasaki Kojiro, our swallow guy. Savior of France. I don't know what that means, because I didn't know that in the beginning. I still think it's pretty fun, because first time when I started to play this game, and people was calling him Savior of France, I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? For those of you that is even newer than me in this, is that back in the days when France was released, the Singularity, there wasn't many good assassins around that you could get easily, but except Kojiro pretty much. So, and I kind of like Kojiro. I mean, he can get shafted quite a bit in the Fate, so to speak, but I still think it's pretty neat. Assassin, historical fact, Japan, neutral evil, 176, 63 kilos. Strength C, Constitution E, Agility A+, Magic E, Luck A, MP, question mark. Yeah, that's good luck there. Combat voicer, I mean character voice, Miki Shinichiro. Also voice Leonidas, Fiona, and Paracelsus. Leonidas, yeah, that, holy shit. You wouldn't expect that. I mean, Fiona, Paracelsus, I could see, because they have the, with Kojiro, they have that kind of pretty boy design, like beautiful, handsome man. And then Leonidas? Is that you? It is Sparta. Oh god, that's pretty impressive. Presence concealment dick. Suppress one's presence as a servant, a skill suitable for covert action. Personal skills, Mind's Eye, Fake A, resistant against corrections 1 caused by vision obstruction. Wait, what? Resist against correction caused by vision Do you mean that, like resisting against illusions or stuff that affect the vision? It can also be defined as a sixth sense or premonition. Sensing danger by means of natural talent. Yeah, because that sounded just weird to me. Against corrections. But isn't... whatever. He can see things that... he has a sixth sense. He has a spider sense. You should get a spider skin to him. Vitrification, B3. B plus 3, what? Serene and clear as a polished mirror in still water. A mental defense that invalidates mental interference. While he may not be an assassin in the traditional sense, and thus unable to make use of the assassin ability of presence concealment. I have it up here. Maybe not high, it's a dick level, but still. He's able to conceal his presence using a martial artist state of empty mind. Dude, I can do that all the time. My shoulder. Fuck me, I think I busted my shoulder or something. Knowledge of Sova. I find that just funny because Sova, pretty much as it's spelled, is pretty much, except it's just a normal V, not a double one. Is sleep. So knowledge of sleeping in Swedish, pretty much. A special technical skill which prevents the degradation of accuracy regardless of how many times the same technique has been used against the same enemy. His attacks become imperceptible. Okay, one as in a D&D stylized role, probably... Okay, so... Oh yeah, I always forget this is like D&D style, which I think is really cool. I one day want to make a D&D style or Fate game. That would be fun, actually. Trying that out. Number 2, a random trivia. It's a Japan ancient concept that there's a bug living inside you that has various effects on your emotion consciousness. More info. What? I mean, sure, I'm a big insect, but what? Is that like Shino from Naruto, but he have a million little bugs living in him? It makes me body itch. Free is actually a legitimate scientific term for when things went under excessive cooling of the fusion process, turning into glass-shaped amorphous substance, hence vitrification. Oh, cool. Wait, so he's like a fucking fusion? He's like radioactive, like cool. 4. An add-on info from CM3 for vitrification, present concealment D. This is another true servant assassin. This is another class ability. This is intrinsic ability as a martial artist to cut off his presence. What? That's pretty neat. This is not the skill to hide, but the technique of the mind of the martial artist to merge with his surrounding. So basically, not a true servant assassin, doesn't have present concealment, but has vitrification. Use vitri to have martial present concealment rank D innate skill instead of class skill. That is, Kojiro's PC was not a result of his class, but by vitrification. Present concealment, like PC? He have a computer now? Okay, so he doesn't have present concealment naturally, but he has it through vitrification, which is martial arts style instead. Okay. Makes more sense. It's a weird concept. Like number 5. I can't find an actual encyclopedia entry of term only the T7 style, which is stretch. However, in the individual, the kanji means principle, center, pillar, meaning, whereas that sign is an actual concept, which is translated best into harmony. Center harmony, pillar harmony. It implies a peaceful unity and conformity within a social group in which members prefer the continuation of a harmonious community over their personal interests. Well, that sounds hippish. Damn you, hippish. Dude, I want a hippie servant. Would be so fucking fun. So add one info from game. Perhaps it was such a soul master that other sim cannot become accustomed to. Could be. Tsubame Gaishi. Swallow reversal. Isn't that spitting? I mean, it is. I mean, you don't swallow, or puking. Like, oh god damn it. Fucking camera freezing. Sorry for that. Yeah. But yeah. Range 2. That is not very far, but I mean, it is single target. Tsubame Geishi, a special move that cuts down the enemy from 3 directions simultaneously. It is not as simple as swift slash, it truly happens simultaneously. In order to achieve his goal of cutting down a swallow mid-fight with a longsword, the nameless swordman who became the base of this heroic spirit personality underwent an outrageous straightforward training. This is a mystical sword that he acquired at the end of it. In the world of magic, it appears to be one of those known as multidimensional refraction phenomenon. Yeah, seriously, that is still one. I just really love that scene in Fate's Day Night, Unlimited Blade Works, and all that. When, and in general, when we get to see him using Tsubame Geishi, because it is really cool, and I think it's just really, really fucking badass. And I just love the fact that he's actually not a real servant, and still, Shan-Li, you're so cute. Yeah, look at her. Yeah. And there's the ring on the floor of my chair. Oh god. Oh, Shan-Li. And the other one is sleeping. Hey, Tifa. Oh gosh. Yeah, Shan-Li. You are adorable. And it's Hose's balls, so I understand that you just want to lay down. But yeah, I really like his MP actually in the games and all that. Well, anime, I mean. Character. An elegant man wrapped in refined gym power. Shan-Li. How cute you are. Found on the aestheticism of nature. He's an enigmatic figure who, while calling himself as Sasaki Kojiro, the soul master who wields at will, the long sword referred to as Monohoshatao. That's a mouthful to say. I can't you just call it the long stabber? Literally means clothesline. Oh yeah, I remember mentioning that. Something like that. And rumored to be unparalleled during the Keicho era, also proclaimed himself to not be the Sasaki Kojiro himself. So he's like Benkei, but useful. Bit more at least. His character is detached and elusive, and while he would make remarks that could be taken and making him pass at female servants such as Otori or Medusa, he would also be quite troubled and lost at loss as to what to do should passing by female high schooler tries to befriend him. Well, I don't blame you. That would be weird if people try to do that. Well, high school female teachers. students. Um, really makes me think. I would actually really like the real Sasaki Kojiro as well. Like the real Benkei. That would be really cool. Actually, I would like that. In the Fuyuki Holy Grail War, which has been structured to have only Hassan-i-Sabbah summoned in the assassin class, he is an irregular existence. However, this is due to him being summoned as a familiar of Kastu who had intervened with the system of Holy Grail War. Yeah, she's a crafty one, isn't she? While his true identity of the name is of a nameless swordsman who exists in the same period as Miyamoto Musashi, he's also the nameless swordsman who, due being able to put together the hidden sword of Tsubame Geishi, said to be the technique used by swordsman Sasaki Kojiro, had been summoned as the heroic spirit Sasaki Kojiro. That sounds redundant. Oh, because he had been summoned with the main temple gate of Ryodo Temple in Fuyuki as the catalyst, while he's unmistakably summoned with a connection to Ryodo Temple, due to being summoned with the name of Sasaki Kojiro, he does not even know of his own name. However, the man who would abase himself as a bearer of the wicked sword does not feel affected by it, nor does he lament that he's attained defeat, or bring about the multiple refraction phenomenon known as Tsubame Geishi, with only a human body and without being a magus, made to be a feat of someone else. He simply performed the role of Sasaki Kojiro calmly and composedly. Seriously? Damn. Motive and attitude towards master. Due to him not being an existent that manifests by means of the Grail, he does not possess a wish toward the Holy Grail to begin with. I feel like that's most of the servants actually doesn't seem to have a wish. But I can't read. One can say that it's due being summoned by Medea that the heroic spirit known as Sasaki Kojiro was born. While he is faithful toward the master, there is also another aspect of him that is abide the master because it's contract made by magical means, and because he has no reason to disobey the master. Yes, don't disobey me. However, as expected, it is but human nature wanting to see what sort of fate his mystic sword that he had tempted so thoroughly would bring about. He is fond of fair and square boot against those he deems as strong, and those should become unable to do the master's order. There are cases where he would abandon said order as much as his contract will allow him, even as he suffer of a guilty conscience as a result. I would like a Kojiro saber, the real Kojiro as a saber. That would be badass, wouldn't it? Speak example, servant assassin Kojiro. While I do pride myself in that none can best me in the boot of the mind, it is quite unfortunate that tactics are part of being a warrior. Such things are not unusual upon the battlefield. Not even swallows are able to escape my blade. This would quite the unfair match, wingless as you are. Oh no. He would ravage on Twitter. Birds. What is it, Shan-Li? Ow, my shoulder. Shit. What are you doing, Shan-Li? Sasaki Kojiro is a figure who had been reported to have fought and been subsequently defeated in a duel against Miyamoto Musashi at Funashima, Ganryumi, during the year 17, month 4 and date 13 of the Keicho era. I have no idea when that is. Unlike Musashi, his real figure was unclear, and although it's said that he made use of a hidden sword of Tsubame Geishi with a longsword 3 shaku long, 3 shakus about 90 centimeters. That's pretty neat. Nothing about said technique is actually known. In short, Sasaki Kojiro has been created and put together by multiple literary sources in regard to Musashi, substantially an imaginary swordsman, and being able to bring about the Tsubame Geishi, said to be used by Kojiro as a result of his training. This heroic spirit known as Sasaki Kojiro had been summoned as an existence that fulfills the role of the imaginary heroic spirit, the nameless genius swordsman of Fuyuki origin. Vad är det, Shan-Li? Ja, vad är det? And my god, I'm melting. Holy crap, I'm sorry if I'm all sweaty and all, but the heat is killing. And I don't have either a fan or a AC or anything in here. During Fate Grand Order First Service commencement, awaited an unexpected development. On the first chapter, Evil Dragon 100 Years of War Orleans, the easily attained 1-star there it is, was highly valued against the rider class Vivian Flock that kept on harassing the player. And Ducey was revealed with the allies Dragon Slayer. Thank you, Sasaki Kojiro. Die are the Dragon Slayer. That is actually pretty cool. That's pretty neat. depiction in previous work. He had roughly similar setting and role in the Thirstday Night prototype novel. In Thirstday Night, he was summoned by Caster, then proceed on having a East meet West workmanship. Oh god. In the midst of the story's climax. On top of being an irregular summon, he was restrained to leave the main gate of the Ruder Temple. However, in anime kind of like yes, I remember that. But utilized the drastic move of loading a whole temple gate on track, managed to obtain freedom. That was so good. I fucking love that. Oh god. Oh god. I love that. Medea, once she was his summoner, had she not summoned upon a nameless soulman, then this Sasaki Kojiro would have never come to be. In a way, he felt a depth of gratitude towards her. Martha. She's unaffected and sincere, while filled with fortitude and vigor, truly excellent. Her attitude, too, is dignified and centered, steady and unwavering. However, that briskness of her is one of the true flaws. Ouch! Miyamoto Musashi. There was never a time when they encountered each other, but as he is Sasaki Kojiro, Miyamoto Musashi is an opponent he simply cannot ignore. He would love for a boot where they put their life on the line. Well, that happened. Shimosa, he should have played an active role during the first chapter, huh? He had really helped me a lot as well. You can see he's sure isn't lacking for some good gag during interlude and dango quest. Still, his feature is actually on the slim side. He got those slit almost eyes and beautiful silky hair. He's still around a beautiful character. Also, I was like totally surprised when he acted affectionate in my room. By the way, would Anshin-sama never get implemented, I wonder? Anshin-sama, who's that? And what is it, Shanli? I can't open right now. I'm gonna open the door in a moment. Potato, reminder that most of those comments are not mine but the translators. Yeah, I was responsible for explaining the Shaku CV, nothing else. Don't worry, Potato, I understand. Freedom of Kojiro 2020. Kojiro for president. Make America samurai again. I think we should go with that. Masa. Ooh, Hassan of the Curse Longbow. Well, that is true. He have a good arm, so to say. Oh gosh, but okay, Kojiro. I like him. Seriously, I think for his role being a low-star assassin, he definitely made quite impact, being... Now, of course, I didn't play the game back then, but I could see why he became an important character for many in that regard, and quite a bit of a meme. But I do like his design. It is said, it's kind of simple, but it's still... seriously, this is a hot dude, I will say. And... yeah, general kind of like him. Even if I'm really bad at using him and I think I'll just max him out. But maybe I will grade him in the future because, I kind of like him. It's kind of cool. And, yeah, I will say, I think it's a pretty nice character in general. Though I would love to see a real Sasaki Kojiro. That would actually be quite neat. And Shanli, please... What is it, sweetie? Oh god, she's out there crying. Ah, god. Wait a moment. We just gonna read about Uncle Hassan and his long arm. The long boy. Dude, his arm is like... And his legs are so thin. He looks so weird. When you think about it, seriously. His entire body proportions are fucking wonky. Ja, Shanli. I love how the expression, the mask changed expressions. It's kind of impressive in in that way. But man, that dude, have you never heard the saying "never skip leg day"? There's a reason for that. I'm just saying. Nam Hassan-i-Sabbah. Oh shit, he's tall. God damn. Shanli. She's hopeless. They are hopeless. When they want attention, they will make lots of sound. Character voice Tetsuna Inada. Tetsuna strikes again. You might not remember or mentioned before. Voices Shakespeare, Babash, Bank, and Tesla. God damn! I already forgot that, but holy crap. It's not what you expect when you see that this dude have the same voice actor as Shakespeare. Shanli, what is it? Please. Oh gosh, it's too hot. I know. Endurance was Strength B, Endurance C, Agility A, Magic C, Luck E, Noble Phantom C. Well, that luck, man. You're on the Lancer level. The only... Charlie. What is it? I'm not sure if you guys hear it, but yeah. Personal Concealment A+. Holy shit. The Conceal is his personal 7. Suitable for stealth. I almost read it. Sleeve. If you complete the concealed present, it's almost impossible to detect. However, present concealment rank greatly drops when the user prepared to attack. Oh, cool. Okay. Personals get throwing dirks. The ability to shoot dirks like bullets. You use throwing dagger, not close combat daggers. Okay, that's cool. Self-modification C. The aptitude to attach fuse foreign body into his own. Ja, kom upp här. Gumman. Ja. Kom upp här. Ja. You've been screaming out there. Ja. It is too hot. And the final of his self-manipulation, this Hassan gained his own Sabbah, the arm. I remember. Protection against the wind. Ja, sweetie. The hurricane-breaking curse describing the legend of the people of the mountain. A requisite for going on to the wasteland. Well, I have those. Men Chanli, ja. Du är inte redig du. Nej. I love you. Noble Sabbah delusional heartbeat. What the? Sound bad. A cursed arm. It is the arm of the evil elemental Shatan. He shat. And it excels in cursing humans to death. Using ether clump, he produces a physical reflection of his murder targets, making them into dual existent, where the real one is affected in the mirror and vice versa. By crushing these replicas resonating with the real murder target, he can curse his target to death without laying a finger on them. That's kind of insane, actually. An assassination technique that ignores powerful defense and crushed like the heart no matter how hard and of an armor targeting is wearing. It will not matter to Sabbah. What is important to resist is not high endurance stat, but an ability to prevent the dual existence from being established or high magic state. Man, so why didn't he use it against Saber? I mean, or is it because you have a massive high stat in like resistance that protects her, which I think is, well, okay, I don't know. The assassin of the white skull covered in a black robe. The face under this skull mask has been scraped off, and we're not supposed to ever be calling it the face. What? Holy crap! Dude! He's one of the successors to the name Hassan-i-Sabbah, and to get there, he threw away everything that was personal to him. He sees killing as nothing more than his role job, so he's by no means a monster to derive pleasure from it. For that reason, Hassan can distance himself from his task of killing and work on his own free will, which means he can make allies and cooperate with others as long as they can compensate for each other's disadvantages. If you are, for example, inside a labyrinth made by mage, he will prove himself to be a reliable ally with his strong physical abilities, expertise at handling traps, and ability to merge into a shadow to sneak beyond your prey. Ja, Shanli, thank you for that. Ja. Additionally, his cylindrical right hand is cursing hand, a Middle Eastern magecraft special in cursing people. He obtained as the final result of his self-modification. Holy crap. He went through the hard and laborious work of spiritual assimilate the non-human Shatan arm and incarnating it. It's hard to even imagine how much suffering tenacity he needed to do for that. Dude, that is insane actually when I think about it. Dude, he is hardcore as fuck. He can't be called a good person on a more human level, but he's loyal to his lord's orders. Like the model professional he is, he obeys the order of whoever he acknowledges his lord without question or betrayal, no matter how counterproductive or unreasonable said orders are. He regrets losing his name and his face and being reduced to one of many people known as Hassan-i-Sabbah, so his wish for the grace is to retrieve his face and record his name in the history of an individual human. See, well, just when I said that, like, barely anyone have wishes, and here we have one. And unexpected, I didn't expect that, actually. That is kind of sad when you think about it. For this reason, it's high probability of being summoned by mages who long for some form of eternity, like immortality. But, oh man, that makes it just even more sadder in that regard. Like, he scraped off his face and did all this stuff. Like, damn. And dialogues, what he said when he jumped into a visible air during his battle against Saber. The plan was to write the chant to the Hassan's god, but due to adult circumstances, we had to censor it. The PS2 version had the sound only. What? But adults. Wait, what? Adults? What? What are you talking about? Wasn't the Fate Stay Night like half of the thing like them fucking each other? Was it? Well, I don't see. It's an admirable, but consider this a holy grail war. You wouldn't mind a covered detective, would you? Oh, they're terrifying. We shall do as we shall us do our best. What? So that our trickery does not come back to bite us. I know it's excruciating, but it's such its fate. I'll remove your head quickly and painlessly. Oh, that was a bit weird spelling there. We shall also do our best. Oh, the Lord Grandson is being taken down. I see, Lord Grandson. I do believe you did bad enough to deserve your life in danger. But regardless, I shall provide my assistance. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Historical character and image. The leader of an assassination cult that originated in the Middle East. One of the so-called Old Men of the Mountain, leaders of a legendary Nizari assassination cult who became the etymological root to the word assassin, for distributing a drug named hashish and training assassins. Hashish? Wait, hush? Okay. They're sitting around hush. No, they're high. Hi, man. Now I'm gonna kill you. Oh no, it's the hash man. Hashtag. The title of Old Man of the Mountain was succeeded through 19 generations, and they all inherit the name of the founder, Hassan-i-Sabbah. The first Hassan-i-Sabbah lived in the 11th and 12th century and founded his own sect, with the fortress of Alamut in center-west Iran as its base. The origin of the Order of the Assassin FGO is the same as historical fact, but the activity afterward were different. Nani? Role game. As far as the 5th chapter is yet to have any noteworthy participation in the main story. In the interlude, serving under a master whose goddess incarnated, he joyfully hunts Roman bandits who were trying to kidnap children to use as their gophers. He said, for those who can't tell the path from the untalented, there is no idea more foolish than trying to raise assassins. Insulting them without acting professional as an assassin. By the way, it is said that due to his continued vigilant work afterward, the crime rate in Rome had dropped at a tremendous rate. Hearing Dr. Roman comment, maybe he was a good person deep inside. This was before Camelot was released. And there we really saw that he is a good person inside. The Hassans in general, actually. Well, I mean, as said, they are still assassins, but as they said, he doesn't. And I generally assume that most of the Hassans, they don't assassinate because they think of, yeah, the thrill of it. But, okay, you get paid. Like, I guess. Role in previous work. In Fuyuki see this Holy Grail War, the knight in Hassan-i-Sabbah are normally the only one who can be summoned for the assassin class. In Fate Stay Night casts a twisted Holy Grail War system to summon someone complete different as assassin, but in one of the other routes. The son of the cursed arm, the servant that was supposed to have been summoned in the first place, appeared to be as the true assassin. In the novel Fate Labyrinth, what is that? Fate Labyrinth? That's the first time I heard that, I think. He's summoned by the subgrade someone set up in the death of Kauba Alcatraz' 7th labyrinth. What? Believing he must find a solution to this situation, he proposed an alliance with other servants as they established a temporary party of 1 mage and 4 servants. That's pretty neat. Related Hassan of the 100%, the most skillful and ill-fated Hassan, I reckon. I hear that his unbelievable genius was a Hassan candidate concur with them. But what in the world must have happened to her? Yes, seriously, that is pretty sad. Hassan of Serenity, the most pure and disturbed Hassan, I reckon. I heard she remained pure her entire life, for she was a flower untouchable by many. For such a beautiful girl not to know who human warmth is. Tragic. Hassan-i-Sabbah. He is far too grand for me to make my comments. Gilmy, this is the type of person I must not serve under. Well, I can understand that. Oh god. Comment from Illustrator. Unlike the Hanafuda card I did, here I thought I couldn't define the image too much, so I have some vague memories of not knowing how to make him mask expressive. The justice Hassan inside him is the main component of his final sentient picture. He's only 2-star in the game, but I'm glad he got to be a usable character. He's a powerhouse in my Chaldea. I can't begin to count how many times he saved me. Oh, I was gonna see that. Potato. I accidentally read the first skill as throwing dicks. No, I didn't see it. I didn't think that. I was thinking more like dirk, you know, derp, derp. I can see him throwing dicks. This is one begs to remind, no mention of any work the line has not yet seen. Don't forget to say that. Like, yeah, of course, everyone. I appreciate that you don't try to spoil about any either future work, future servants, or spoilers from FGO and anything. I'm going by the bit by bit as we are here. You may be willing to serve Sokin, but not Gil. Well, that is pretty true. I mean, that's a pretty big diss to Gilgamesh, if anything. You just have a second curse. I'm only got 2 picks for them. That's it. Yeah, that's kind of sad actually. Don't think about it, because they got very limited exposure, man. Exposure. But I will say I like Cursed Arm. He's a Cursed Arm bro, especially after Camelot. There was where I really started to like him, because I like that his abilities and all that is really scary in the way, and his dedication to what he did, like scraped off his face, like what? Damn. You know what I would love? I would love to see an Cursed Arm that got the wish from the Grail and became an individual servant, so to speak. Maybe it could be a 1-star shitty servant or whatever, but that would be really cool, I think. See how he actually would be without all this extreme modification he did to his body to be this assassin. I would love that. And in general, I mean, his design is kind of cool. I just think his skinny legs is just extreme skinny. But then again, he had this kind of like inhuman proportion that is kind of like, yeah, you can see this appear out of the shadows with a bone mask and this weird body, like, oh shit. But I do like him, and he's one I actually been thinking on. Actually, most Hassan 100 Persona and Curse Bro Arm is characters I think on grailing in the future, because I generally like them. Gosh, but oh man, I'm dying here right now. But yeah, throwing dirks. Dirk. Sorry, Potato. I only saw Dirk, not dicks this time. I guess I am too hot at the moment. But yes, I will be back next week with more FGO Thirstday. I hope all of you stay hydrated and take it easy in this heat, if depending where you live, I guess. But I will be back. Thank everyone. 1. See you later on, and have a continued super great day.